ラブラックベル、それが私の名だ。出番だぜ、相棒。一体どこに行けば私は私の種族に会えるんだろう。私だって世界に交わりたいのに。
In a world unlike any other, there exists a tale that transcends the ordinary boundaries of fantasy and emotion. Bye Bye Earth, a powerful anime that captures the raw essence of identity, loneliness, and the search for belonging. Set in a mysterious realm where every being is born with the face of an animal, the story centers around a girl named Belle Lablac, the only human in a world where her very existence feels like an anomaly. Her face, unlike the rest, bears no trace of fur, fangs, or scales. This makes her both unique and isolated, a symbol of difference in a world that fears what it does not understand. From the moment the story begins, there's a haunting beauty in Belle's journey. She doesn't just seek acceptance, she seeks understanding. Who is she, and why is she the only human in a world of beasts? These questions drive her to leave her peaceful yet lonely village, setting her on a grand adventure that will test her heart, her courage, and her soul. With her giant sword too heavy for most, but perfectly balanced in her hands, she steps into a wider world filled with danger, kindness, and the whispers of ancient secrets. The anime beautifully captures the themes of identity and self-discovery, portraying Belle's loneliness not as weakness, but as a source of strength. Her encounters with both allies and enemies add depth to her character, revealing how compassion and determination can coexist with sorrow and doubt. The world of Bye Bye Earth is crafted with immense attention to detail: vast plains, crumbling ruins, glowing forests, and ancient cities where animal-like creatures live, work, and fight to protect what they believe in. Each landscape tells a story of civilizations long forgotten, and every character carries their own burden of history. Belle's adventure becomes more than just a journey to find others like her. It transforms into a battle between destiny and choice. She learns that the world is not as simple as she once believed. The line between human and beast blurs, as truths about creation, power, and survival come to light. Her quest to understand her origins leads her to confront forces that threaten not just her existence, but the balance of the entire world. The anime balances action and philosophy in a way that feels both emotional and epic, weaving together heartfelt moments with intense battles that reflect Belle's inner turmoil. As the story unfolds, Belle's relationships form the emotional backbone of the series. She meets warriors, scholars, wanderers, and even those who despise her for being human. Some become her allies, standing beside her in moments of darkness. Others challenge her beliefs, forcing her to question what it means to be alive. Among these encounters, certain figures leave a lasting mark: a mysterious traveler who understands her pain, a beast knight torn between duty and freedom, and a shadowy entity whose existence is tied to the truth Belle has been searching for all along. Each interaction shapes her growth, pushing her closer to the answers she seeks and the person she is destined to become. Visually, the anime stuns with its blend of fantasy and realism. The animation captures every flicker of emotion on Belle's face, the flickering light of the campfire reflecting in her eyes, the way her sword cuts through the air, and the silent moments where her solitude feels heavier than any weapon she carries. The landscapes burst with color and life, from the soft glow of twilight to the thunderous chaos of battle. The score complements every moment perfectly, blending haunting melodies with swelling orchestral themes that make each scene feel cinematic and alive. One of the most powerful aspects of Bye Bye Earth is how it examines what it truly means to be human. In a world where every creature wears the mark of an animal, Belle's lack of one becomes both a curse and a blessing. Through her journey, the story explores how identity is not defined by appearance, but by heart and choice. Belle's humanity becomes a symbol of something deeper, the unyielding will to seek truth, love, and connection, even in a world that rejects her. The anime's tone shifts beautifully between moments of action and quiet reflection. In one scene, Belle might be clashing swords with a beast general under a blood-red sky. In the next, she could be sitting alone, gazing at her reflection in a still pond, questioning who she truly is. These contrasts highlight the emotional range of the story. It's not just about fighting external battles, but also the ones we face within ourselves. The pacing allows viewers to breathe, to feel, and to connect deeply with Belle's pain and perseverance. Throughout her travels, Belle's understanding of the world grows. She uncovers myths and legends that hint at the existence of ancient humans, long erased from history. Each clue brings her closer to a hidden truth, one that could change everything. The deeper she digs, the more she realizes that the world she thought she knew is built on secrets, and that her own existence may hold the key to its future. The sense of mystery intensifies with every episode, creating a story that pulls the audience deeper into its lore and emotion. The action sequences are nothing short of breathtaking. Each battle feels purposeful and emotionally charged, never just spectacle for its own sake. Belle's massive sword, despite its size, moves with grace and precision, a reflection of her inner balance between strength and vulnerability. Her fights are not only physical but philosophical, representing her struggle to define herself in a world that doesn't understand her. Every strike, every fall, every scar becomes part of her transformation from an outcast into a symbol of hope. What sets Bye Earth apart from typical fantasy anime is its emotional depth. Beneath the layers of adventure and mystery lies a profoundly human story about loneliness, resilience, and the search for meaning. Belle's journey mirrors the struggles we all face: the desire to belong, to be understood, and to find one's place in a world that often feels alien. It's a story that resonates on a universal level, reminding viewers that even when you feel alone, your existence still matters. As the story nears its climax, the tone becomes increasingly epic and emotional. Belle's discoveries lead to shocking revelations about her origin and the creation of the world itself. The tension builds as the lines between friend and foe blur, and Belle must make impossible choices that could determine the fate of everyone she's met. The final episodes promise both heartbreak and triumph, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats. Every element, from the writing to the animation to the music, comes together in a breathtaking crescendo that captures the full power of Belle's journey. In its entirety, Bye Earth is a testament to the strength of storytelling. It's an anime that goes beyond entertainment. It speaks to the soul. Through Belle's eyes, viewers are invited to question what it means to live, to fight, and to love in a world that doesn't always make sense. It's a fantasy adventure filled with stunning visuals and emotional storytelling. But at its heart, it's a deeply personal tale about identity and the courage to face oneself. The anticipation and excitement surrounding Bye Earth continue to grow because it represents something rare in anime, a story that balances epic fantasy with intimate emotion. Fans are drawn not just to its breathtaking world and thrilling action, but to its message of self-acceptance and perseverance. It reminds us that even when the world turns its back on you, the journey to find yourself is never meaningless. Belle's quest may be set in a world of beasts and magic, but her emotions are as real as our own. From the very first scene to the final moments, Bye Earth stands as a reminder that the most powerful battles are often fought within. Belle's story is one of sorrow and strength, of questions and courage. It's about saying goodbye not just to the world she knew, but to the parts of herself that held her back, learning to embrace the unknown, with an open heart. In doing so, she becomes more than a character. She becomes a symbol of hope for anyone who has ever felt out of place in their own world. With its unforgettable blend of heart, mystery, and cinematic beauty, Bye Bye, Earth leaves a mark that lingers long after the final episode fades to black. It's not just a story, it's an experience, a journey that stays with you, whispering in your mind like an echo from another world. And just like Belle, once you step into it, you'll never see the world quite the same way again.